Welcome, my precious angels. It's Robin here with your daily spirit message reading, and this is for Sunday, October 5th, or whenever you were guided to watch, okay? So I do have a song in my head. This is the Light Seer Tarot, which I will start shuffling, and I feel like music is just going to be a really, really important aspect of your life today. So I have this song in my head called Keep On Rockin' Me, Baby, and I do believe it is the Steve Miller Band. Somebody can correct me because... I could be wrong. So, how many of you listen to music on a daily basis? I think it's super important, and I think it's just actually this massive phenomenon that every culture has generated music as well as language. So it is a form of communication, and let's see possibly why we're getting that information, because we do have the moon card in reverse, and it feels like you could be just really deep in your emotions today. The moon card, it's so compelling in how it almost controls people, you know, and there's all these things like, ooh, full moon makes people crazy, and we say that and people get crazy, okay? But it also, like, ladies follow the cycle of the moon, which is really interesting. Bodies of water follow the moon. So today is October 5th, and we do have a full moon tomorrow, so you could be starting to feel like things just ramping up, you know, maybe a little bit of like emotions that you don't want to feel, or the collective energy could just be off the charts. And let me write that down, hold on. So when these tidal waves hit us, and it could be a wave of grief, you know, maybe you lost somebody or a very valued fur baby, or a human, or it's the anniversary of something, or just the full moon energy coming in and you're feeling weird or out there or sad. It's really time to crank up some music, unless you want to go through that. You know, some people don't mind a good little mini depression, you know, but for me, I like to avoid that, because I've had, quite frankly, enough of that in my life. So I choose to keep on rocking, and you can just let me know what your choices are. And we do have this really, really kind of dark justice card. So it is the shadow coming out to play, you know, the shadow self. You know, you could call it like Dexter does. Does anybody watch Dexter? Love it. Like your dark passenger, this inexplicable dark half of you that everybody has, okay? So if you want to roll with that, just go ahead. Just try to keep it in balance. Don't let yourself go like rocketing down that slippery slope, you know, because when it gets too far, it's hard to climb that hill back up again. So just really gonna advocate for, because I do the reading the evening before the day, right? To wake up and maybe put on your favorite affirmations. I love Kenneth Suarez and Power Thoughts Meditation Club to get you going, and maybe just put on your favorite anthem or your favorite song that you listened to in high school or when you were a teenager or something like that. Also, what Spirit is telling me right now is to look up the #1 song that was top of the charts the day of your birth, and roll with that, okay? So whatever happens, we do have the 9 of Wands. You're probably going to go for either a comfortable or uncomfortable or weird stroll down memory lane, fueled by the moon in reverse. But it's also going to take you somewhere, okay? The 9 of Pentacles is like shedding things and coming into your own. There could also be a little bit of money coming your way. We've seen lots of money in the readings this week. But I think most importantly, what we're seeing here is the 2 9s, okay? And I almost think that, excuse me, this is part of the 3 9s that we talked about in the 3 symbols, angel number 444. So if you see one more 9 today, that could be the completion of your seeing the 3 signs. And we do have the Two of Wands, okay? So it did come in reverse. It's almost like she's doing yoga. So take it easy on yourself, you know, do whatever purging, do whatever you need to do to get through today. But Spirit is saying, play your favorite music to get through this and just stay on top of yourself, okay? Anyway, I'm gonna go. Love and light.